This episode of Techzilla is brought to you by Audible.
I have a new favorite USB charging station, the Bestek 1875-watt USB wall charging station and outlet splitter. $19.19 on Amazon. I can even pull the screen up here.
Yeah, that thing is a beast.
It is a beast. It's amazing, and it's less than $20 on Amazon. You might wonder, Veronica, what makes it better than the Legrand USB charger I found at Home Depot a few weeks ago? Do you wonder?
I wonder.
I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. More power. Right, so this is the Legrand I found. Like most USB charging devices, it splits like 1 or 2.1 amps over all the USB ports. Charging 2 iPads, not really going to happen so well. The Bestek is ridiculous, and I'm saying this with love and affection. It has a USB charge, basically an iPhone charging station, right?
A 30-pin connector.
And, well, look, some of us still have older devices.
I'm just saying.
And two 2.1 amp and two 1 amp USB ports. So there's a full 2.1 or 1 amp to each of those ports. And it has 3 on each side, 6 110 volt outlets. Then there's the giant Bestek logo. Can we get a close up of this? This doesn't look very bright, because we're under like 7,000 watts worth of lamps in this studio. This thing, I swear I could almost read by it. So,
nice.
You know, the Bestek is really big on 1,875 watts of power handling. So the idea is that you can plug in your Monster blender or your vacuum cleaner or your hair dryer and do it without blowing it out.
It has to prove it to you by having the logo that bright.
Yes.
Like, this is how powerful I am. Check out this bright-ass logo.
It's kind of unhinged. The hold down screw is removable, which I really appreciate, although if you pull it out, you leave a giant hole. That means it's going to work both on standard and Leviton outlets, or you can travel with it and plug it into the hotel so you can charge your gadgets for the next day. You know, it's kind of nice to not have to be able to saw the screw out to make it work with your outlets. This is not a surge protector. Built-in fuse, overload, short circuit. There's surge protection for the USB devices, but not for the actual device itself. Reviews are overwhelmingly positive. There's like 146 reviews. They're averaging like 4 stars and change. And if I click on the link again, it'll actually open. It was really, really interesting. One of the 1-star reviews is for the lack of a UL listing on this product, and it questions the whole 1,875 watt things. I think it's to suggest, you know, because 1,875 watts is unusual, right? Because in the United States, we're generally capped in home lines at 15 amps, which is 1,800 watts, but I guess they're trying to say it can handle more voltage than the copper in your house can. Caveat emptor though, so it is not UL listed. No one's posted any reviews that said it burst into flames, so I'm feeling trustworthy on it.
Good start.
The other low scores are actually mostly for the giant blue glowing Bestek logo, which is really, really bright in a dark room.
Well, I'm a little bit sad that it has kind of dated itself by including the 30-pin dock connector.
No iPhone 5 connector, and actually no, you know.
I mean, you could put an adapter in there, but then it doesn't really.
There's no mini connector.
It's gonna flop around. Huh?
Wow. Well, you also say there's no Android connector because there's no mini connector.
Well, I mean, but there's USB.
It is 30-pin centric.
Okay.
In another year, it'd be interesting actually to see whether or not they will actually figure out a way to pwn up the money for the iPhone 5 connector.
All right.
Or you could put an iPhone 5 adapter on it.
That's what I said. I said that.
I missed that part.
And then it'll just be too wobbly.
I was all excited, and she crushed my spirit.
I don't have to like all the things. I'm just saying, I
says.
wouldn't buy that one because it would be wasted space for me. I'd rather have something that is all USB.
Yeah, for me, being able to charge 4 devices simultaneously, the bomb.
But you can charge 4 devices simultaneously on that over USB.
No, you can't if any of them require over like 500 millivolts. This is 2.1 amps total.
It'll still charge them just
very slowly. But I can charge things fast on this. Fast.
Or I could put my iPhone wall wart onto those instead.
You could.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, still more of your emails to come. But first, let's take a moment to thank one of our sponsors. Audible.com, they're the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks and spoken word entertainment. It's amazing. Over 100,000 titles to choose from. You get to download them to your iPod or your MP3 player, play them back anywhere, anytime. Perfect for road trips, long airplane flights. You get to choose from books in every genre, science fiction, thrillers, drama, comedy, business, history, and more. I've been listening to Neil Stephenson's The Baroque Cycle. It's essentially kind of a sci-fi author doing the history of banking and science, their origins, and the personalities that basically created the modern world we live in. Go to audiblepodcast.com/TechZilla. Get yourself a free audiobook download of your choice when you sign up today. And do us a favor, check out Audible's newly designed iPad app as well. Visit audiblepodcast.com/TechZilla. Get yourself a free audiobook download today. It's good stuff, people. Check it out.